In this video, we're going to look into Gemini CLI, your open source AI agent. And usually I'm very skeptical about the AI agent stuff. It's not really my thing, to be honest with you, which may sound a bit surprising coming from me. But nevertheless, this is a great application that I've seen where LLMs can be used within your computer to do things for you. Now, how does it actually work? Now, let's say you want to do very small tasks. For example, you want to maybe convert all the images in a directory and rename them to a specific information. Or maybe organize your PDF documents by a certain attribute, like month of expenditure, let's say, for example. It can do those mundane tasks for you within your computer. That is completely for free, which is amazing. Not only that, it can also implement a draft of a problem that you're working on in your code base, or maybe migrate this code base to a later version of Java with various different steps. And this may look something along the lines of this. So the Gemini is hooked up to your CLI, has access to various information in a repository, and start working on things. Or maybe build a completely different project. And that's the promise of Gemini's Code Assist using Gemini CLI. Now, what is it really? Essentially, this is a Gemini CLI installed in your computer where you can do various different tasks. For example, you can maybe automate tasks and integrate with existing workflows that you have, maybe start up an application at a certain time and whatnot. You can extend the Gemini CLI with MCP, so Model Context Protocol. I've made a video about it if you guys are not sure what it is. Essentially, you can build various server applications that can be used with Gemini CLI to do various different actions. Now, there are multiple videos on how to set up an MCP server with Gemini CLI. This is one example of it. So maybe something you guys can check it out. But nevertheless, you can also ask various prompts that can do Google search and gives you real-time data for the things you need. And it seems like a fantastic way to use very strong LLMs in your daily lives to make your life much, much easier. And I think I really like this type of integration with LLMs in daily tasks, like small mundane tasks that you don't have the energy or willpower to do. And that to me is amazing. Not to mention, you can also create images and videos if you guys want to, which is of course amazing. Although this seems like a standard these days, but it still blows my mind the things we can do with LLMs nowadays. They also have various CLI commands. This can be found in their GitHub directory. For example, you guys can write a bug, file an issue about Gemini CLI, and many other things. Not to mention, you guys can compress various things in your chat using the compress command and many other various interesting commands you guys can potentially use. Now, to install it, you guys will need Node.js, the latest version, and download it using or install it using npm. Now, for me, I still haven't had the time to set it up in my computer because apparently I have to authenticate using my business account, and that apparently requires me to do various configurations in my Google Cloud Platform account, which seems like a very, very long process. I don't know why they made it so difficult. However, if you guys have a normal Gmail account, you guys should be up and running very, very quickly. Nevertheless, this is Gemini CLI. And also, you guys can make 1,000 requests per day. And typically, if you guys are an usual LLM user, like ChatGPT, you'll probably make around 50 requests per day. And that is the maximum usually. And you guys can also use Gemini 2.5 Pro, and it's a 1 million context window, which is amazing. Not to mention, it is completely free of charge. So you essentially have to pay nothing. All right, guys, so that is Gemini CLI. I hope you found this video insightful. If you guys did, please feel free to subscribe. I make similar videos like these. All right, guys, hope to see you in my next video. Have a nice day.